Today, our topic is how to overcome self-doubt. Self-doubt is something everyone feels at some point in life. It's that little voice in your head that says, you can't do this, or you're not good enough. It can stop you from trying new things, taking risks, or even believing in yourself. But the good news is, self-doubt doesn't have to control you. You can learn to overcome it. Let's talk about how. First, understand that self-doubt is normal. Even the most successful people in the world have felt it at some point. Think about it: actors, athletes, entrepreneurs, and leaders all face moments where they question themselves. The difference is not that they never doubt themselves, but that they don't let it stop them. They keep going. So, if you feel self-doubt, don't think you're alone or that something is wrong with you. It's just part of being human. One way to overcome self-doubt is to challenge the negative thoughts in your head. When you hear that voice saying, "You're not smart enough," or "You'll fail," ask yourself, is this really true? Often, these thoughts are not based on facts, but on fear. For example, if you doubt your ability to do well in a job interview, think about your past successes. Remind yourself of times when you did something hard and succeeded. This can help you see that your doubts are not always right. Another helpful tip is to focus on what you can control. Life is full of things we can't control, like other people's opinions or unexpected problems. But you can control your actions, your effort, and your attitude. Instead of worrying about things you can't change, put your energy into doing your best. This can help you feel more confident and less doubtful. For example, if you're worried about giving a presentation, focus on preparing well and practicing. You can't control how others will react, but you can control how much you prepare. It's also important to stop comparing yourself to others. In today's world, it's easy to look at social media and feel like everyone else is doing better than you. But remember, people usually only show their best moments online, not their struggles. Comparing yourself to others can make you feel like you're not good enough, but this isn't fair to you. Everyone has their own journey, and everyone moves at their own pace. Focus on your own progress, not someone else's. Celebrate your small wins, and remember that success doesn't happen overnight. Another way to overcome self-doubt is to take action, even if you're scared. Sometimes, the best way to silence self-doubt is to prove it wrong. Start small. If you're afraid of public speaking, try speaking in front of a small group first. If you doubt your ability to write a short story or a blog post. Taking action shows you that you're capable, and each small step builds your confidence. Remember, courage isn't the absence of fear. It's doing something even when you're afraid. Surround yourself with supportive people. The people you spend time with can have a big impact on how you feel about yourself. If you're around people who constantly criticize you or make you feel bad, it's harder to overcome self-doubt. Instead, spend time with people who believe in you, encourage you, and lift you up. These people can remind you of your strengths when you forget them. They can also give you honest feedback that helps you grow rather than tearing you down. Practice self-compassion. This means being kind to yourself, especially when you make mistakes or face challenges. Too often we're harder on ourselves than we are on others. If a friend failed at something, you'd probably encourage them and tell them it's okay. But when it happens to you, you might criticize yourself. Try to treat yourself the way you would treat a friend. Remind yourself that it's okay to make mistakes and that failure is part of learning. Self-compassion can help you feel less afraid of failure, which can reduce self-doubt. Set realistic goals. Sometimes, self-doubt comes from setting goals that are too high or unrealistic. If you set a goal that's too big, it can feel overwhelming, and you might doubt your ability to achieve it. Instead, break your goals into smaller, more manageable steps. For example, if you want to write a book, start by writing a page a day. Small steps are easier to achieve, and each success builds your confidence. Over time, these small steps add up to big progress. Learn to accept imperfection. Nobody is perfect, and trying to be perfect can lead to self-doubt. When you expect too much from yourself, it's easy to feel like you're not good enough. But the truth is, perfection is impossible. Everyone makes mistakes, and that's okay. Instead of aiming for perfection, aim for progress. Focus on doing your best and learning from your experiences. This mindset can help you feel more confident and less doubtful. Another important step is to practice gratitude. When you focus on what you're grateful for, it shifts your attention away from your doubts and fears. Take a few minutes each day to think about the things you're thankful for: your health, your family, your skills, or even small things like a good cup of coffee. Gratitude helps you see the positive things in your life, which can boost your confidence and reduce self-doubt. Finally, remember that self-doubt is not always bad. Sometimes, it can be a sign that you care about what you're doing. If you didn't care, you wouldn't doubt yourself. Use your self-doubt as a reminder to prepare well and do your best. But don't let it stop you from taking action. The more you face your doubts, the weaker they become. Over time, you'll see that you're stronger and more capable than you think. In conclusion, self-doubt is something everyone experiences, but it doesn't have to control your life. By challenging negative thoughts, focusing on what you can control, and taking small steps forward, you can overcome self-doubt. Surround yourself with supportive people, practice self-compassion, and set realistic goals. Remember, it's okay to make mistakes, and perfection is not the goal. Focus on progress, not perfection. And most importantly, believe in yourself. You have the strength and ability to achieve great things, even when self-doubt tries to hold you back. Keep going, and don't let doubt stop you from living your best life.